Ahlu Arts channel. I'm your host Uma. In this video, we are going to see this crisscross headband. You can see this forms a diamond shape in between the single crochet rows. So this forms a great pattern for even a headband or a bag or a purse what you are going to make. So this forms a great pattern. Okay, so let us see how to do this. This is already available in our channel in Tamil, so I am going to do this video only in English. Okay, so I suggest for this pattern you work in a solid single color instead of a variegated yarn. Okay, then only the pattern will be more visible, so that when you attach a flower of variegated yarn or any other color, it will add more beauty to the headband. Okay, so to start off, we already know slip knot, chain how long you want according to the measurement of the head to whom you are making. Okay, so for any headband, I have already told, for any headband, if you are not comfortable with working as a round, you can always work as a row, and you can finally sew them up once you done your headband. Okay, so no problem, even though if you don't find it easy for you to slip stitch into the first chain without the chain twisting, so there is no problem, or else I'll let you know how to make a simple joining without the chain twisting. Okay, see, if you join here, like this is the usual way we'll be slip stitching into our first chain here. Then we'll start our single crochet in the same stitch and we'll continue throughout the chain. Once you reach here, you will slip stitch into the first single crochet, then you can continue. But what I'm going to do is, I always work in the spine of the chain instead of the top loop. I'll be working in the spine of my chain, so that I'll have a perfect finishing on both sides. Okay, in the bottom also. So in order to do that, what I will do is, this is what I usually do, but if you are comfortable with the normal traditional method, you can always slip stitch into the first chain and you can continue the row of single crochet. But what I do is, I will leave a long tail here. Okay, long tail here, and I will start my chain. Okay, I usually don't slip stitch into the first chain after I finish my chain. I usually do my first row, then I will join my first single crochet with the last single crochet by a slip stitch. Okay, then I will be joining it in the bottom side also. Let me make it clear. See, this is how many chains I'm going to make. After this, I will turn my chain and work into the spine of my chain. Okay, so that I will have a perfect finishing on the bottom edge also. Okay, I have not yet joined, I am still working in a row. Okay, since this is a headband I'm making, I want it to be perfect, since we are going to wear it in a head, and I don't want any unfinished or messed up finishing. So I just want it to be perfect. That's why I will do a single crochet row throughout the chain. I'll meet you at the end, and I'll let you know how do I join this single crochet row into a ring. Okay, see, I have completed my first row. If I turn this side, I have correct perfect finishing. That's why I didn't work in a round for my first row. Okay, so after I completed my first round, what I'm going to do, I will take this round without any twist. I will slip stitch into the first stitch. Okay, make sure your working yarn is in the top, not in between the loop. Now I form a round which is easy and very distinct. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I left bigger yarn, bigger tail end, right? This is why I've used, this is what I've used the bigger tail end to do a knot with the first stitch. And the only thing what we are going to do is we will join both the first and last stitch on both the ends. I mean in the top end as well as in the bottom end. Okay, so now I will just do a knot so that these two stitches stay together forever, and after that I will weave in this tail end throughout the next stitches. By this way I will have a perfect finishing on both the sides, as well as I have a perfect round without any twist or irregular finishing. Okay, so this is how, since this is a headband, I don't want it to be it will be easily visible if we made a mistake in a single space, right? So that's why I want it to be perfect. So by doing this method we will be free of any messy ends or anything. See, we can't know where is the starting end and where is the ending side. Okay, now we will continue our own pattern. If you have already done with the foundation chain and the slip knot into the first chain, and you have done this single crochet round, no problem, you can always do. But this method I would like to share because I feel it is a perfect finishing. Okay, so after this what we are going to do, chain 3. Okay, this chain 3 will be our first double crochet. Remember what we are doing now is crisscross pattern. So after this we will be doing a double crochet in the back stitch of the chain 3, which is the last stitch of our previous round. Okay, so in this way we form a crisscross pattern. We do not miss or skip any stitches. We will be working in all the stitches, so make sure you are working in a correct stitch. So after this I will skip a first stitch for now. So I will do a second double crochet, in the second stitch from the hook, and again I will do the double crochet in the skipped stitch. See, this is how we are going to do continuously till the end to form a crisscross pattern. So see here, this seems to be our first stitch, but it is not. This is already used stitch. Since the double crochet is in this side, it will seem like it's unused, but you have to make sure this is a used stitch. We should not work on that. Okay, now skip the first one and work a double crochet in the second one. Now do a double crochet in the skipped stitch. Okay, see, you can see, even though we do not miss or skip any stitch, we have a space here. Okay, so the only thing you keep in mind is make sure you work in the correct stitch at the first time, because because of the gap it may seem that the worked stitch is seems to be the unused one, so don't mix up that. Okay, so if you miss that, then you may end up working 2 stitches in the same stitch, which is not good. See, this is my used stitch, but it is visible for the hole, so I may mistake that this is the unused one. But when I see this in the top view, I can know this is my used one. So I will skip this one and I will work a double crochet here. Okay. So after this I will come back to my previous stitch where I have which one I have skipped, and do a double crochet. See, this is how we'll be working throughout this round. Okay, so once you complete this round, meet me here. So we'll do the next round. This headband consists of only 4 rounds. We'll do the reverse of the crisscross pattern next, and we'll complete it with the single crochet round as the beginning. Okay, so continue till the end and I'll let you know how to start the next round. Okay, see, I have completed my second round. Even though we didn't miss or skip any stitches, we will have the perfect gap between each of the crisscross stitches. Okay, so now what we are going to do, I will slip stitch into my first chain, top chain of the chain 3 which is our first double crochet. Okay, so after this, see, let me take a moment. If you are working a bag or a skirt or a blanket, you can continue the same crisscross pattern throughout. Okay, so it will be like small V stitches like throughout, so that it will not make any difference when you use the same crisscross pattern, which is nothing but a double crochet in the next stitch, right? Chain 2, which is not our first double crochet. This is our first double crochet, and I will work back into my first stitch. Okay, which is the top of chain 3. So only I am having a trouble in inserting the hook now. Okay, fine. This is the way you can always do when you are working a skirt or a blanket or a bag or anything which is bigger. Okay, no problem if you work for a headband also. If this headband you want like this, you can always work the same pattern 2 rounds. Okay, same pattern 2 rounds, and you can complete with the single crochet round. But what I feel is this face in upwards direction. Okay, I want a diamond shape of gap so that my headband will be a completely closed one. Again I am saying, if you want to do the same pattern, you can always do 2 crisscross rows and you can complete your headband with a single crochet row. Okay, see, you can see these 2 rows in the same direction. Okay, but I want it to be a perfect diamond shaped closed one, so that what I am going to do is chain 2, which is not which doesn't count anything. Okay, so if I work in the same crisscross pattern, again I will have a V kind of structure. The gap is in the bottom and the broader edge is in the top. But what I want in this row is the gap should be in the top and the broader edge should be in the bottom. So that's for that what I'm going to do is I will work a double crochet 2 together here. How to do that? Yarn over, insert into the loop, pull up a loop, have this half completed double crochet, again yarn over, pull up a loop. This is my half completed double crochet. Then both, see here I have a broader edge in the bottom and the narrow edge in the top. Now I will complete this with the chain 1, because we are having we are using 2 stitches and we are having only 1 stitch in the top, right? So in order to in order to make the counts equal, we are having a chain 1 also. Now again I am doing it for the next 2 stitches. So pull up a loop, have this half completed, double crochet, again pull up a loop in the next stitch. So there are 2 double crochets half completed. Now I will complete both of them together and a chain 1. So by this way I have a broader edge in the top like here, and the narrow edge in the a broader edge in the bottom and the narrow edge in the top. So this forms a diamond shape pattern for me. Okay, so I will continue the same throughout. This way you can easily you can easily do, because see, we have all the 2 stitches grouped already. So we just want to insert into the 2 stitches on the set, do a 2 double crochet together and a chain 1. Never forget a chain 1, because that's why we will be continuing our single crochet row using that chain 1 also. Then only we'll have a correct number of chains what we have for a first row. Okay, so again I am saying, if you are fine with the first row, I mean the crisscross pattern, you can always do, but I feel this forms a perfect diamond shape gap. So that's why I have done in this way for a headband. All other products what you are planning to make, you can always continue the same crisscross pattern, that is 1 double crochet in the second stitch, and again come backwards to fill the double crochet with the next stitch, I mean the previous stitch. Okay, so this is how I will continue till the end. After this I will be doing a single crochet round including the chain 1, hence completes my headband. Okay, so you may wonder, this is not a complete headband because this is a small chain. I just wanted to show you, that's why I have done less number of chains. But when you make, you can always do how many chains you want according to the measure of your head, or you can always do a matching bracelet with the same pattern with the less number of chains. Or this forms a great waistline if you are working for any baby dress or a skirt. This forms a perfect waistline and a fancy waistline also, so that you can use this as a waistline also. After that you can continue the pattern of the skirt what you are making. Okay, see, I have completed my 3rd row, which is a double crochet 2 together row and a chain 1. Now I have completed my 3rd row. I will slip stitch into the first stitch, which is nothing but the double crochet 2 together row. Now if you see, you can see the perfect diamond with the gaps in the both the edge, not in the middle, right? If you want, you can do this pattern. Okay, since I want this headband closed, I am doing this. Okay, chain 1, single crochet and chain 1, single crochet in the chain 1 of previous row. So this is how we will complete till the end. If you are working for an adult or teen, you, instead of a single crochet, you can always work a half double crochet or double crochet, so that it will increase your border. Okay, since if you need a broader one, but you don't want this much broader, because once you do this row again, you have to do this row again, so that it'll end up making 2 more rows. So if you want a slightly broader one, what you can do, instead of a single crochet in both the ends, you can always do a half double crochet or a double crochet to make your headband broader, but you can complete it with the same 4 rows. Okay, so that's how you will complete your most customizable, most easy, most fancier headband. Okay, so see, we did not take even 15 minutes for doing this. So this completes our crisscross headband, which can be used for bigger projects also. Okay, so I have shown you both the methods so that you can choose your own method to form a single crochet row. Also I have shown you how to do the third rows with the same crisscross pattern or with the double crochet two together pattern, so that you can choose your own choice. Okay, so I have completed my first single crochet round, and I will slip stitch into my first single crochet. I will cut my end off and I will have a perfectly finished diamond shaped crisscross headband. Okay, so if you see, you can see the diamond shape completely closed and with the single crochet row. Okay, so if you like this video, please share it with your friends. Comment your suggestions in the comment section. If you want to do anything else, you can always message me in Facebook or subscribe to our channel, like our Facebook page Ahilu Arts. Thank you.